When we speak of mindfulness meditation, people often think of calmness or perhaps clarity. But there's another quality that's just as important: joy. Joy is not a luxury in practice, it's a source of energy, a steady companion, and at times a doorway into deeper stillness. Joy in mindfulness doesn't have to come from special circumstances. You don't need a perfect retreat session or a life free of challenges. Joy can arise in the simplest moments: hearing the birds outside, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face, or simply resting your attention on the breath and realizing there's nowhere else you have to be right now. In the Pali tradition, this quality is called piti, a gentle brightness of heart. It's different from excitement or pleasure, which can be agitating. Piti is quiet, nourishing, and steady. It doesn't depend on getting what you want. Instead, it grows out of being fully present, content with the moment just as it is. Why is this important? Because joy supports both concentration and insight. A joyful mind stays more easily with the breath or body. It feels safe to rest here. And when joy is present, the heart is more open to seeing reality as it is, not through the tight lens of fear or restlessness, but through a relaxed clarity. You can practice touching joy in very simple ways. Notice what's pleasant right now. Maybe it's the comfort of the chair you're sitting in, the softness of your breath, or the rhythm of your heartbeat. Instead of resting past these things, let yourself stay with them. Feel how the body responds. Notice if the mind begins to settle. You might also bring kindness into your meditation, simply wishing yourself or others well. Maybe a soft phrase like, "May I be at ease," can open the door to joy. Other times, simply feeling the aliveness in your body is enough. The more often you touch joy in practice, the easier it becomes to find. And when difficulties arise, this joy doesn't vanish. It's like a glowing ember under the ashes, ready to be felt again. Mindfulness doesn't mean ignoring pain or struggle. It means living with the whole truth of life. And joy is part of that truth. So as you sit in meditation, allow yourself to notice what's already good, simple, and alive. Touch it gently. Stay with it. Let it nourish you. You're not forcing anything. You're just letting the natural joy of presence show itself. Joy doesn't have to be rare or fleeting. It's not something you have to chase. It's something you can touch right here in the middle of ordinary life. Mindfulness gives you the space to notice it, to stay with it, and let it strengthen the heart. When you practice touching joy, even for a few breaths, you train the mind to remember that ease and contentment are possible. Over time, joy becomes less dependent on conditions and more like a steady companion. So now a guided meditation on touching joy in practice. Find a comfortable position. Let your hands rest naturally. Close your eyes or keep them soft and take a few slow breaths, letting the body release any obvious tension. Feel the weight of your body supported by the chair and the floor. Sense the contact with the chair. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Relax your shoulders. Place your attention gently on the breath. Feel it entering and leaving the body. Feel your chest rise and fall. No need to control it. Just let it be natural and easy. Ask yourself and notice what is good right now. It might be the ease of sitting still, the comfort of the air, or the rhythm of breathing. Let yourself stay with this pleasantness. Imagine this pleasantness as a gentle light in the heart. With each breath, let it fill you a little more soft, steady, and warm. Let joy be your anchor. Stay with the sensations in the body that feel good, safe, or peaceful. If thoughts arise, acknowledge them and gently return to the feeling of joy. Begin to notice the sounds around you. Feel the floor beneath you. Wiggle your fingers and toes and return to the space you're in. And when you're ready, open your eyes, carrying that sense of quiet joy with you. And as you leave here today, I invite you to keep noticing the small joys, a smile from a friend, the feeling of walking in the fresh air, the warmth of a cup in your hands. Each one is an opening, a reminder of the quiet goodness that is always within reach. Carry this joy with you and let it support you in your practice and in your life. So, Doug, how was your meditation last week?
It's been pretty good. Uh, I normally meditate in the afternoons, but today I had the urge to meditate this morning, and I had a very good meditation. Actually, I'm still meditating.
Very good. Very good. And it's wonderful how the meditation is kind of leaking into the rest of your life.
It is. It is, especially today. I mean, this is something new.
That's very good. Very good. Barley, how about you?
Yes, and I feel too, like Doug, that sometimes I can just drop into it. I don't, not any particular time, just all of a sudden I say, oh, okay. And then the other day, I was at a group, the Sunday service, and they said, what is something you can do good? And I said, I can sit and do nothing and feel good. And that wasn't always the case. I mean, sometimes I feel like, oh, I have to be busy. I should get up and do this and do that. But other times it is nice to just sit, do nothing, and just breathe, listen, little things,
Yes.
feel little bits of joy. Not, it doesn't have to be big joy, just
No,
little joy.
no, no, it doesn't. And, what you're both saying to me is a sign of genuine progression in your practice.
Thank you.
I know my own goal is to be quiet and meditative and pay that same kind of attention all the time. And the more I do it, the more happy I am. You also reminded me, Barley, of a picture I saw on the cover of some magazine a long time ago. And it was a picture of Buddha sitting under the tree. And he was saying, don't just do something, sit there. How about you, Michael? I can see you now.
Yes, uh, very consistent, and yeah, I like that of spilling over into the rest of the day. Very nice.
So now let's spend some time and meditate ourselves. Oops, excuse me, we have a video.
The human mind is truly amazing, yet complex at the same time. Often, we let our thoughts drift to the past that is already gone, or rush into the future that hasn't arrived. We spend most of our time dwelling in fabricated thoughts instead of being in the reality right in front of us. This is what often brings suffering, worry, and discomfort. The Buddha taught us to train our minds to be in the present moment. Being in the present is not difficult or particularly complicated. It's simply about bringing our attention back to what is happening right here, right now. It could be just our breath, the feeling of our body touching the floor or the chair we're sitting on, the sounds we hear, the smells we smell, the tastes we taste, or even the thoughts and feelings arising in our mind. These are the true present moments. The method for practicing mindfulness is very simple. Start by noticing your breath. Just observe the breath coming in and out. Don't force it, don't judge it. Just be aware of the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your nostrils or your abdomen. When your mind wanders, just notice that it has wandered and gently bring it back to the breath again without criticizing yourself. Mindfulness practice can be done during any daily activity. While you're brushing your teeth, notice the feeling of the toothbrush in your mouth, the smell of the toothpaste, and the sounds being made. While you're walking, notice the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the weight shifting from one foot to the other. While you're eating, notice the taste of each bite, the feeling of chewing and swallowing. This is practicing being in the present, bringing our attention to the here and now. It's not just about sitting meditation for long periods, but about living mindfully in every moment. Practicing mindfulness is like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger your mindfulness muscle becomes. When we can stay in the present more, we will find that our minds calm down, anxiety decreases, we can handle problems better, and we can truly find happiness in the small things of everyday life. Remember that every moment is an opportunity to practice mindfulness. No matter where you are or what you are doing, take a deep breath for a moment and bring your mind back to the present. Just 3 minutes of mindfulness practice each day can make a significant change in your life. Start today. Practice being in the present and you will discover true peace and happiness.
Okay, and now
The human mind is
we'll start our meditation. Mindfulness is present moment awareness, paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally. Fully receive whatever is experienced. Then let it go. All right. And we'll close with a chant. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. All right. What did you get from today's session?
I always get so relaxed. I have a hard time talking.
Well, that's good.
Just being rather than doing.
Yes. Now, being rather than doing is hard for a lot of people. I think it's particularly hard for Americans.
Mm. But maybe easier as we're getting older.
Could be, could be.
That's a good thought.
Yeah, I think you're right, Barry. Also, I think growing up in Mexico helped me. I don't know, it was like, it was different.
That's that's good. It's a good part of the culture.
Yeah,
Certainly.
It certainly is easier to be being instead of doing if you're not like trying to build yourself a house like some of us are here, because I suspect there's a lot of doing involved in that.
Certainly.
Michael gets pretty relaxed, though, I think.
How he looks very relaxed.
Thank you.
Anyway, namaste, and we'll
Namaste.
see you next week.
thank
God
you.
bless.